Now, what is going on, humans? You got your boy Daniel P here again for the second half of my top 5 albums, or this would be top 10 albums of 2015. I split it into hip hop and R&B. The hip hop one is in the video before this. This is the R&B half, and this would be my top 5 R&B albums. 2015, 16, shit, 2016.
Shut the fuck up!
Let's hear it. What are we hearing? Why can't let's start over. What's going on? Okay. If you didn't see the other video and you just want to watch this one, then I'm gonna tell you the rules again. These are my picks. You don't have to agree with them. You don't have to like it. If you do like it, that's cool. If you hate it, you can comment if you want. I don't know what it's gonna do for you. It's gonna make you feel good, then you go ahead and comment below and you tell me my list is trash. Only if it makes you feel good though. If it doesn't, just don't do it. Just don't do it. But yeah, this is obviously my list. It's gonna be whatever I liked, whatever I heard and it pleased my ears. So I'm gonna put my top 3 from each album in this corner over here, and let's get it started. This is album number 5. This was a really hard choice to make. It was between 2 albums, and I'll reveal that other album to you later on when I do my honorable mentions. So it was between, no, I just said I was going to reveal it to you later, and then I was about to tell you. Alright, album number 5, A Seat at the Table, Solange. This was a really hard choice to make, but to me this album edged it out. I listened to this album a little more than the other one, and I mean I listened to it as in like I ended up going back to it and listening to it. Not that like I was just like, I don't like this one, get it away. No, I ended up going to listen to it more. I really liked this album, surprisingly. I don't even know how I ended up listening to it. It just ended up on my Apple Music. It kept showing up. I kept seeing it on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, on Twitter. I think that was probably what made me go and listen to it. I kept seeing this damn Solange face with the fucking shit in her hair, clips and shit. And I was like, why not give it a listen? I didn't even do a first listen on here. I was just like, I don't know what to expect out of this, so why not just listen to it on my own, see if I like it. And I ended up really liking it. I liked how soulful it was. I really liked the soulful feel of it, and I really liked the undertones of it, like a really black empowerment type of feel to it, and kind of do your thing, you know, do your thing in this world. And I really liked it. I ended up really listening to it and grabbing on to certain songs, which will be in the corner again. And yeah, it's a really enjoyable album, and I would recommend it. Album number 4. This was another album that I was punching myself because I didn't do a first listen, and it was a really good album to me. This is Bruno Mars, 24 Karat Magic. Really surprisingly good ass album. So this album was hands down Bruno Mars' best album to me. This was like every facet of 90s R&B was in this, like oh baby come back, I love you, or I'm missing my baby, or me and my baby stunting, or freaking I'm looking for a lady out on these streets. This just every making love, every facet of 90s R&B was in here, and it was such a good feel. I really love this album. I think Bruno Mars is actually black in real life, and he's like hiding it under his afro. But really good album. I really recommend it. If you're like me, I was like, oh, it's Bruno Mars, I'll just go listen to it. I'm not gonna do a first listen on here. And then it was flames as fuck. and I was mad that I didn't do a first listen. So if you're like that and you're like, it's Bruno Mars, whatever, I'm not gonna listen to it, you should really go and listen to this album, because it is actually surprisingly a really good album, and I think you should check it out. Okay, album number 3. Album number 3. You should be expecting this one. You know I couldn't exclude my boy, Abel, on the best album list. Starboy. There's a video, my reaction up, and this goes to show you, first reaction is not everything, because some of these tracks I just really wasn't feeling on this album, and one I really didn't feel a lot, and you guys know what song that was, because you guys got at me in them comments about it. But a lot of these songs grew on me. I didn't even say the name of the damn album, Starboy. But you guys knew. Starboy. A lot of these songs grew on me as I listened more and more, because you know I could not stay away from it for those songs that I did like. So eventually a lot of the songs grew on me. Still, Rockin' is not my favorite song. It's tolerable though now. It's tolerable, I could say. It grew on me. I could say that grew on me. Again, still think he could have benefited from cutting some of these tracks out, but it's still a pretty good album. Pretty solid album from him, and still not my favorite. Still, Kissland is still my favorite, but solid album from my boy Abel. And obviously, I still want to hear more from him. I'm never gonna stop. EXO for life, bro. EXO. Album 2. And I'm putting this on because I asked Twitter, and 9 people said that I'm allowed to put this as an R&B album, so I'm gonna do it. And you can't stop me. You can't. Album number 2, Awaken My Love, Childish Gambino. This makes me so emotional. Put it away. This was a crazy album that I think none of Childish Gambino's fans were expecting. They thought they knew what they were gonna get, and they didn't. And I think he did that on purpose, because he's fucking Childish Gambino. But thought I knew from Awaken My Love what I was gonna get. I thought I knew from, I said Awaken My Love. I thought I knew from Me and Your Mama what I was gonna get. I thought I knew from Redbone what I was gonna get out of this album. And it wasn't any of those things. It was just funk as fuck the whole time. And well, most of the time. I'm not gonna. Towards the end, it wasn't like as funky, but it was still really R&B-ish, and singing and just lulling you into that moment of the song. And it was just still really good and brave. This was like really brave of him to do. I'm like holding this like it's the album. Really brave of him to do, to introduce this old funk noise to now, and kind of bring in new elements of like the new age with the auto-tune, and like new kind of sounds, new age kind of sounds into that funk. And it was like album for his child, like to listen to hear of the warnings of the world today, and basically to hear how his mom and him met, and a combination of just goodness. It was just flames. As I kept listening to it, not gonna lie, I was confused. I had to keep listening to it to really get into it as much as I did, and I did get into it, and I found myself going back to it a lot more than I thought I would. Even listen to a California weird ass song. Even I found myself even going back to listen to that, which some people in the comments were telling me it's about his mumble rap. Making fun of mumble rappers, so I found that pretty funny. Again, a step away from anything that he's ever made. So all of his albums, all 3 of them, are diverse as fuck. They're all different. Well, if you're counting Kauai and Stone Mountain, I don't know. I don't count those as an album. I don't know. Whatever you want to count, they're all diverse as fuck, so definitely a good album from him, and had to put it up here, had to put it on here. Good album, good solid album from Childish. Okay, my honorable mentions. So the album that almost made it on here was Malibu. It was an album that I had started on the turnpike, just me in the grass, you know what I'm saying? Riding around, listening to a lot of music on the turnpike, because that's all I had. My iPod and fucking my machine that I cut grass on. But I started this album, I remember, and it was really good actually. And I ended up not finishing it. And I remember I made that top 10 albums that you would bring on a deserted island. I made that video, and somebody commented below, oh, have you listened to Malibu? And that kind of reminded me of that album. And I started listening again and got them vibes back. And it's like soul, hip hop. He's got bars, but he's got soul at the same time. And it was just like a good vibe to the album. But A Seat at the Table kind of edged it out a little bit. So I had to put it on there. But still a really good album, and I still really recommend it, and I still really think you guys should go listen to it. Malibu. Okay. Number 1 album. I think you guys were expecting this. Blonde by Frank Ocean.
I'm high and I'm by weight, I'm straight. I'ma get you this wine, the runner just bought the grapes. My brother, give it some time.
Definitely the number 1 album. Nothing ever touched it this year since it came out. Highly anticipated for 4 years. I think I stand with every Frank Ocean fan that if this wasn't fire, we was gonna have some problems. Like if he put out some bullshit, some fucking rattling cage, like put out some weird shit, like some I don't know why I did that. But if he put out something weird as hell and it was trash, we would have had some problems. But he came out with a whole different sound from Channel Orange, and it's really good. It's still a really good album. It's still a really good album. No, it's still a really good album. Good sound, good cohesiveness, keeps you in that vibe. Just really good songs. Like it's just Frank Ocean. Just Frank Ocean as fuck. Just different. And of course, you know, he got that feature from 3 Stacks, which also Solange got from him, and whatever, that's in the other one. But Flames. Really good album. Really, it's not even surprising that it was good. We all have high expectations for him now. I think he knows that. That's why he had to put these flames out. He changed the name of it. What was it? Boys Don't Cry. So everybody was looking for that name. But then it came out of nowhere, Blonde. I wake up, people talking about some blonde. I didn't know what they was talking about. But that reaction's also on this channel. These are like my first reactions. They over here. Whatever. Just go watch them. But yeah, definitely a really good album. So those are my top 5 R&B albums. Again, my hip hop albums are in the other video. So make sure you go check that out too. I don't know if I'm gonna put a poll up to see if you guys vote, what you guys vote for, because then you guys can just click on it from the beginning and then see what the whole thing is. Then what's the point? Whatever. I'm still gonna put it up there like a dummy. But let me know how you guys felt about my top 5. Let me know if I was wrong as hell. If I'm dumb. No, don't tell me I'm dumb. It hurt my feelings. No, but let me know how you guys feel about my top 5. Let me know your top 5 R&B albums. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, check out the other video. Check out those reactions. I have a few reactions out of here. Yeah, show you my list. Show you. I gotta cut off the top part. See? Originally it was gonna be Malibu. Nope, that shit's not working out. Whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Again, comment below. Tell your friends. Thank you to the new subscribers. And you guys have a blessed day. Blessed year. Have a blessed year. Sorry.